Alright. Alright, today we'll be doing Roserade and Platinum. I don't really know what to expect of this. I know Axews helped me a lot with routing, but this is my first grass and my first poison type in Platinum. I've done poison and grass in Pearl, with Torterra and Drapion. Those did not really play that well. Hopefully this plays better. We'll see. Let me just pull up my notes so we can get started. Yeah, I've got a rough plan. Some of the main fights that actually helped me route were Gardenia, Maylene, Cyrus, and the Elite Four. But I also did have to make some notes for Fantina. Fantina could be difficult, because we don't really have a good move. Since we're a Stone evolution, we only have level 1 moves. Magic Leaf is going to be one of our best moves. But, I think things will be just fine, because our special attack is quite good. I gave us a modest nature to start with. We also will have Hidden Power Fire, so I will need to farm money for Hidden Power. Oh, it shouldn't be that bad. Hidden Power Fire is to help us with Byron, Candace, I think those are the two main fights, just Byron and Candace, and a lot of the random Bronzors. So, yep. Let's see, anything else I want to talk about? Not really. Alright, let's get started. Oh yeah, Andy, there's a lot of Bronzors. I hate those things. Alright. 3, 2, 1, go. Good start. Talk into the mailbox. I wasn't even pressing A on it. If you just simply bump into it, you read it. Really annoying. Yeah, I'm hoping next week for the Monday first playthroughs. I really want to move to Heart Gold, but I'm still at Platinum because I haven't finished my re-rankings yet. Hey, Shadow. Given they all have Levitate and they negate super effectiveness of the starter, I could. Yeah, too many Bronzors. Yeah, right. Also, Roserade is in the medium slow group, which is actually really good because I'm going to need some decently high levels for Gardenia, Fantina, and Maylene. I'm going to need some high levels. Not too high. Annie, I think the reason is, I think just by default, they gave every Pokemon ability 0, which is their first ability, which I guess happens to be Levitate. I guess they didn't want to give, like, decide which ability to give for each one. They probably just made it the first one by default, like every time. That's my guess. Yep, I'm gonna go ahead and buy the pokeballs there. The reason I do that is because the first route in the game, it's a 50-50 chance for the most part of Starly or Bidoof. Depending on the time of day, there's also Kricketots, but still higher odds than the next route. Oh, that's actually good. Yeah, I really like Roserade. I think I used it in my first Shining Pearl playthrough. Well, it's a good thing I have Poison Sting for chip damage. Also, Shadow, I'm not sure if you were there, but I did change the music. I did change my Starting Soon music to the new track you made. Used an Alpha Roserade, and it was a beast. Not a very good move pool, but like 5 good moves did a lot of damage. Excuse me. Also, you may be thinking that I'm just going to have a lot of extra Pokeballs, but Here's the thing. I still need to catch the Geodude and the Psyduck. And also, since Axew helped me a lot with damage ranges and routing, I'm really hoping I can get a good first playthrough. Also, I don't know why I have a reset on the counter. Let me fix that. I changed my hotkeys for pausing and resetting the emulator in-game. It was mainly for... So for, like, generations 1 through 3, I can just press two buttons on my controller to do that, but I can't do it for the DS games because there's too many buttons that are used. So, really. Well, we didn't really lose that much time. Well, take two. I mean, I guess that was my fault for using a turn 1 Poison Sting. Five good moves were Energy Ball, Sludge Bomb, Dazzling Gleam. Wait, 75 base power in that game? I thought it was 80. Really? Or, no, 90's Moonblast. I thought it was 80. Sleep Powder. Wow, that's broken. I don't even think Roserade gets Sleep Powder in most other games. Best of Ike luck. Hey. Well, MBF, if I had to take a guess, it's probably somewhere in the evening for you. I know whenever we listen to you working on the emulator, you always talk about how early in the morning it was for you. $75 in Arceus. Huh. Yeah, I have no idea why Arceus changed a lot of movesets. Give me a sec. Alright, I'm back. Alright, I'm gonna need to move Magical Leaf to slot 1. X, Y, A, B, L, R, start, select. Yeah, on Gens 1 through 3, I use X and Y on my controller for, what do you call it? The start and select buttons. So the two tiny buttons in the middle aren't really used for anything. In Gens 4 through 6, I use those buttons specifically for start and select because X and Y are their own things. So, for the DS games, if I want to reset or pause, I still have to manually click a key on the keyboard. But for Gens 1 through 3, I can just press the button and it'll reset. The reason I had to change it up is because for the Gen 1 games in Gen 2, we're switching over to Super Shucky because it looks a lot smoother. I don't like how whenever we play red or blue, it shows like pure red or pure blue. But if I just need to figure out how to change the color palette because I want to turn down the shade of blue just a little bit. If it was a lower shade of blue, I wouldn't mind it. Arceus, in my opinion, it was good for one playthrough. But then again, like, I've said that for every game since Gen 7. Because after Gen 7, they really turned off replay value, because the games just became so long. There we go. No problems. Also, have I ever ran a medium-slow Pokemon in this game? Yes, I have. Charizard and Lucario. Those things leveled up real nice. Charizard especially was really good because I needed to get Dragon Rage for Rourke, which was level 17. That took a while. You know what? I think just because... Yeah, look at that. Even though Magical Leaf is resisted, it's still better than a stab super effective Poison Sting. So Poison Sting is only going to really get used for catching things, and that's about it. Also, people in the US, happy Labor Day. I'm not really doing much of anything. The town I live in has a Labor Day weekend fair. I went there on the first day just for a half hour to, like, check out the booths and get some food. I do plan to go back there today for my lunch break just to get something else to eat for the last day they're there. I don't really like going there for the most part. Besides, like, very, very quick times. Shadow, I'd like to disagree with you. I like working to complete a Pokedex. I don't like it when it's forced. Because it forced me to get all of those Spiritomb Wisps. I just looked up on Google where to get them. If I wasn't required, and if I wanted a living dex, I would just trade a Spiritomb from another game. Oh, I just read what you just said, Shadow. Never mind. I didn't read your statement properly. I read it as, I like being forced to complete a Pokedex. I completely ignored the middle part. My bad. I don't think the Quick Claw is necessary, but just in case, you know? It doesn't take that long to get. It's not like Gen 2 Quick Claw. Alright, that is a bit low. Well, at least Chimchar doesn't have Ember yet. Also, I meant to name the rival Steve, but I guess today he's named Dalays. Oops.
Yeah.
Yeah. You were just about to say it. It's early in the morning for me. You gotta forgive me. Alright, I'm gonna skip the rest of the early game trainers. Hopefully I find a Psyduck. There we go. Wow. That was not cool, Roserade. That was not cool. Just crit the Psyduck. Not cool. Alright, I'm just not gonna bother weakening it. Challenge my rival. Ah, no, that's not correct. I didn't put an H in there. It's all A's. My bad. I'm actually gonna Mega Drain this just to have a free potion. Alright, now I just gotta challenge Rourke, and then I'll have my first badge. I'm not gonna challenge his gym trainers or anything. Not even gonna heal. Not even gonna save. Well, I wasn't thinking. Oh well. You know what? I do need experience for Gardenia anyway, so I think I should fight these guys. Because for Gardenia, I want to be level 25. The reason is because I have to take on her whole team with Magical Leaf. Because return's just going to be too weak. Hello, Elite Four Alex. Glad to have you here. Stop using Sludge Bomb the garden. That's not what it's used for. Hi, I'm a Sludge Bomb. Oh. Alright, well, Magical Leaf one-shot the Cranidos. Maybe. Yep. The reason I didn't know... Oh, crap. Unsplit. There we go. I didn't open my split. I didn't open my split, so I'm not gonna have gym leader splits. Alright. Just get some potions, some paralyze heals, 5 escape ropes, 5 repels. Weaponize vomit. Why would you weaponize that? Alright, I gotta find a side up again. And for some reason I got water sport on my moveset. Cool. I ran Badoo once. Roserade's gonna do much better, hopefully. Yeah, Badoo does not sound good because it's technically a baby. But Axew did help me route out a bunch of fights, so I know roughly what levels I need to be. I don't know if he did the damage calculations with a plus special attack nature, but hopefully if he didn't, then it'll go better than I thought. Alright, I need to heal. My power points are just too low. Hail, Kiwi. Also, here's the sad thing about Magical Leaf compared to Razor Leaf. Magical Leaf only hits one opponent in the battlefield. I do use Hidden Power, but I cannot get it until the game corner. In fact, Hidden Power Fire is going to help Roserade a lot. But honestly, Magical Leaf is still a far better move for Roserade. It's 60 base power. I believe it can't miss, if I recall correctly. Plus it uses my special attack. Also, coming up is Mars. Her Zubat will be a lot easier than normal because she won't be able to use Toxic. But her ugly, like always, is just going to be tanky. I don't think it'll be that bad. It's afternoon for you. Alright. Hidden Power Rock is also useful. Yeah, Axew mentioned that. He figured Hidden Power Rock would help. But the main problem for this Pokemon specifically is that it makes some Elite Four, or it makes some people extremely hard to deal with. You listed off like Cynthia's Lucario as an example, but Byron and Candace, like Candace especially, would be extra hard without Hidden Power Fire. I mean, I'm sure Rock would help just fine, but we both ended up agreeing that there's going to be more benefit for Fire than Rock. Plus, it'll help with all the random Bronzor. Alright, Shadow, don't make fun of Kiwi. You got him misspelling words. I mean, I'm sure Byron would be just fine with Magical Leaf, but Candace, the random Bronzors, Lucario. Oh god. Okay, that was just insanely stupid. I'm gonna have to black out. Dude, this is gonna be such a slow blackout. Actually, it hasn't been that long. It hasn't been that long, starting the whole run over. Good thing I never saved. Okay, that was... I am not continuing a run like that. Besides, I'm sure this run's going to be very good, so I don't mind losing 14 minutes. But yeah, did you see how many times I kept hitting myself? That was just nuts. I mean, I guess I did have rewind enabled, so I could have just rewinded. Oh well. I'm trying to break out of the old habit of using rewind because Super Shucky doesn't have rewind support. I should at least be saving more. I mean, I was gonna save for Mars. I just didn't expect the random Zubat to kill me. Like, it was only doing like 3 damage. I just kept hitting myself. You know, I guess I should probably teach Return just to, like, I don't know. I feel like with how bad our attack is, I feel like Magical Leaf is still better against Zubat. Wow, no encounters. Alright, now I need to put Magical Leaf in slot 1. You know what? I'm not saving for that Zubat again. That was just extremely unlucky. I'll just use a potion. Because the only way I literally died from that fight was I hit myself like 3 times. That was the only way I died. So I'll just need to make sure my health is high for that next one. It's just blacking out there would have taken way too long. It would have been like a 2-minute time loss. You downloaded all the stuff files for Pokemon and Super Shucky and stuff. Trying to get it to work, but not really successful at the moment. Oh. Hopefully, it ends up working for you. If not, the whole Discord has a tech support channel. You can just go there and ask questions. I'm still using GameHook right now because I'm having my own issues with Pokebite right now. Well, have you even bothered with GameHook when it was still a thing? Or do you just have no interest in doing runs? No? Ah. You coded created your own overlay. Nice. What do you mean when... You mean you backport it yourself? I mean, you don't need, like, the best PC ever. I mean, my old PC, which I used to do a lot of the streams on, like, I mean, I had this new machine starting in January of this year, so anything before that was my old PC. And it was just a simple office computer with an i7 in it. So, like, it was an okay PC, not the best, but it was okay. Normally you download Steam and it works. Oh, are you trying to... Wait. Oh. I was about to say, you didn't download RetroArch through Steam, did you? Because that doesn't work with, Pokebite. But no, you just said Super Shucky, so never mind. You'd have to ask Axio about that. I'm not gonna probably continue Fire Red until October. Mainly because I'm still behind on the backports. But we'll definitely remember your offer. Yeah, just make sure you get some practice. The game stutters really bad. Oh, really? What game are you running specifically? If you're saying it stutters, I'm guessing it's GBA or higher. For Fire Red, we mainly just use RetroArch. I mean, honestly, any emulator will work. It's not like you're using an overlay. If you're not using an overlay, like, you should just be able to use any emulator. On Desmume. How did you get an overlay to work for Desmume? Because Gamehook and Pokebite only supports, it only supports BizHawk, so... So I'm guessing your overlay is, not a Gamehook function overlay, like mine. But yeah, Platinum, my old PC ran Platinum like shit. Like, the game was effectively running at 2.2 times speed. He said he made it. I thought he said he coded it, which is why I was a bit confused. Hopefully I get a faster time than 218. Like, 218 was me being quite a bit generous, because I was taking a look at my other Pokemon on the leaderboard. The other Pokemon, like, around 218 on my leaderboard, they were mainly Pokemon that had to do a huge grind session at some point, whether it was before Rourke or before Gardenia. And Roserade doesn't need to do either. Well, I do need a decent high level for Gardenia, but I just have to fight trainers for that. It's not like grinding in the wild, of course. I just realized when I started over, I could have made splits. Oh well. Oh, you rewrote a Lua script. Ah, that makes more sense. But yeah, my old PC ran Platinum horribly. it was effectively running at like 2.1 or so times speed. But ever since I moved to my new machine, it's able to run at a consistent frame rate. Well, consistent for Platinum, at least. Where is Psyduck? Grass types are great in Platinum. I'll take your word for it. I've never ran with a grass type in Platinum. I ran with a grass type in Diamond and Pearl, the Torterra, but Torterra did not really perform that good. Yeah, it's got an RTX 4080 with 16 gigs of RAM, and I believe it's I think it's a 512 SSD, or it might be a terabyte, I don't remember. But it's got a 13th gen i7. That is not where I want to go. I mean, I like Torterra, it's just, when I ran it in Diamond and Pearl, the main place it really struggled at was Candace. Plus, its level up moveset just isn't the best. Well, I mean, a 4080 is pretty unnecessary. I think a 3060 should do just fine, but the PC I bought was pre-built with it. I mean, I wanted to get something high-end. This thing is high-end. I think this machine cost me like 1,200 bucks on Newegg. Rock polish. I think I did use rock polish for Candace, yeah. But like compared to the other starters, it just did not perform that good. Infernape and Empoleon just were just a lot better at soloing the game. Honestly, the ground typing is not that good paired with the grass typing. I like Torterra, but I didn't use it for the whole Elite Four. He's not very good, at least late game. Honestly, in the late game, the ground typing really helps it. It's good with Bertha. The ground typing does help with Flint, but that you are weak to fire. And Earthquake helps with Lucario, and Razor Leaf can help with Milotic. Alright, I'm gonna heal here. I mean, I did 12 runs with it, but I got the best time for the starters. Oh, what's your, so you got in Torterra the best time out of the three? Interesting. I mean, my Torterra run could have used a much different strategy. I remember somebody else, used, I realized, you could teach Torterra Swords Dance from the game corner, which is a way better setup move than Curse, but I've already done way too many, Torterra runs. So I'm just sticking to my third playthrough results. I mean, I can always redo it if I want to at some point, but I really don't plan on it. Hey, 151. Thank you. Oh, hey, remember this guy? You know, the guy who completely destroyed me with Supersonic? Yeah, that's how I imagine the fight would have gone. Honestly, I reset around 14 minutes, so I think I'm ahead, so that's good. But yeah, now I'm at the point of no return. But I will save before Mars. I'm gonna need this. And this. I might actually equip that berry for what's-her-face? Mars. I mean, if you care about getting a good playthrough for one specific Pokemon, you could do a lot of playthroughs, but I try to stick to a limit of 2. I only do 3 if I screw up my second run that bad. You know what's funny? I learned starting Generation 8, they nerfed the chance of hitting yourself from 50 to 30. It's a good thing I equipped that Oranberry. Wow. Okay, Mega Drain actually did save me. If this thing didn't start with Mega Drain, this would be so much harder. I mean, then again, it was a bit close at the end. Oh, it was Gen 6? Okay. What I was saying is, the only reason the fight really came back close was because I did see the Zubat crit me with Bite. But at least it didn't use Toxic. Alright, you know what? Since I do have to fight a bunch of trainers, let me heal the potion. Fun fact, this person has a Ponyta. Steve and I figured this out with his overlay. Ponyta has some of the highest XP yields for a first stage Pokemon. Look at it. Almost 500. That's why, there was this one run where I had to grind for Rourke, or Gardenia. I was trying to go to the east, because I knew there were Ponyta in that grass. But, that's only a thing in Diamond and Pearl. In Platinum, they moved the Ponyta to north of Orberg. So I wasn't able to rely on the Ponyta to train. How bad's Gardenia? She's really is not that bad. She can't do much damage to me, but I can't do much to her. The plan is to go in at level 25. I'll equip a Cherry Berry too. And the main plan is, at level 25, the Turtwig is a 2-shot, Cherim is a 3-shot, and the Roserade is a 6-shot, but I don't know if Axew took into account Citrus Berry. But she can't do much damage to me. Grass Knot's going to be doing so little damage because Roserade's really light, and I 4 times resist Grass. It's just going to be a long fight. I know Cheryl will heal my Pokemon, but if I heal in that house there, I don't have to encounter something in the wild first to get her to heal for me. Yeah, Roserade's a pretty good looking Pokemon. I do like it. The reason I'm using a resisted Magical Leaf is because look at how much higher our special attack is compared to our attack. Plus Stab, Poison Sting is still extremely weak. So I think unless it's I think even if it's 4 times effective, Magical Leaf is still better. Like, there would have to be a scenario where Poison's 4 times, but it's something double resists Grass. I don't think that's a thing. Like, I don't know about a single Pokemon where it 4 times resists Grass, but is 4 times weak to Poison. I don't think that's a thing. $22 Poison Sting versus 45 Magical Leaf. Oh, thanks for doing... Wait. I don't think that's the right math. Let's see. Stab Poison Sting is roughly 22, but a Stab Magical Leaf is 90. So, if someone 4 times resists, it's gonna be like... I don't know what 90 divided by 4 would be. 20-something? But a 4 times super effective Poison Sting would be like... about 90 power, I think. But yeah, that's an extremely specific scenario. And even then, our attack is half our special attack. It can't be 4 times weak to poison since it's only strong versus grass. Right. I forget that. Yeah, there is no such... I guess in modern games, you'd have to be a grass fairy type to be 4 times weak to poison. Alright, I'm gonna fight this guy here. He has a Goldeen. And there's another guy with just 1 Pokemon. The guy in the middle has 6 Magikarp, so I'm gonna avoid him at all costs. Actually, I think the trainers in Gardenia's gym will give me a 25, but just in case. Okay, that should be good. Alright, now I just gotta get cut. Gotta get, yeah, just gotta get cut. Gotta get the, what's it called? The Explorer Kit. And then get that Super Potion outside the gym, and go straight to Gardenia. I should probably heal first, because I feel like I'm gonna need all my Magical Leaves. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna fight Gardenia's gym trainers and then go heal right away, because I'm gonna need all of my Magical Leaves for her. Axew already did the damage ranges. Because of our low attack stat, it's barely any better. Plus, at this amount of friendship, returns roughly 50 base power. Plus, it'll use our weaker attack stat. Poison Sting is the second worst attacking move. If I had to take a guess, I think the worst one's Constrict. Alright, let me go ahead and fight this person too. How did my paralysis go away? Oh, does Roserade have what's that ability that heals status conditions outside of battle? Natural Care? If that's the case, I think me buying Paralyze Heals was unnecessary. Yeah, Poison Sting was very useful just to catch things, just so I wouldn't one-shot them. So yeah, honestly, if I was doing an optimized run, I would not have even bought Paralyze Heals, so that way I'd have more money for repels. Oh, gotta use Mega Drain. I mean, I predict I'm gonna beat Gardenia at around 25 minutes, so that's a pretty good split for a Pokemon that doesn't have super effective moves on her. Alright, gotta get the Explorer Kit while I'm here. I think switching for Natural Care also works. Alright, I'm gonna equip the Cherry Berry. That is not the save menu. Alright, so according to Axew, the Turtwig should be a 2-hit, and Cherrim roughly a 3-hit. But the Turtwig will probably waste turn 1 with a Reflect, which will be useless, because Magical Leap is special. You know what? That's actually good, so now she won't use her potion on the Roserade. I'm gonna kill this thing with Mega Drain, just to get a bit of health. Okay, 26. Maybe I'll deal some extra damage. Yeah, so it looks like I'm gonna be paralyzed no matter what. Like, look how little damage we do to each other. Oh, look, she's only spamming Poison Sting. She's not even using Grass Knot. Because literally Poison Sting does the most damage, and I can't even get poisoned. Well, that was easier than I thought. Honestly, I think the only reason that was easy is because she used her super potion on the Cherrim instead. Yeah, honestly, I forgot the ability even existed. Nope. Actually, I was trying to skip healing at the center to save time, but I just realized I do need to heal, mainly for power points. Alright, so for Fantina, I want to be level 30, but I'm pretty sure I'll get to 30. Just because the medium slow group is really good. Alright, hopefully she's not that hard. I think, according to Axu's calculations, Night Slash, assuming it doesn't crit, is going to be a 4-shot. Against me, assuming it doesn't crit. Oh boy. Okay, that was not cool. Fluctuating in the fluctuating in the very early game is actually really good, but the sooner you get into the late game, the worse it is. Okay, I did not expect Wing Attack to do that much. Okay, I think I need to go get an Oran Berry. Also, Axu showed me the damage calculations with Return against Skuntank. He did the calculations with 170 friendship. 175. It's barely any better. I'm gonna go get Substitute, actually. I'm gonna get it anyway, but let me just go get it. I mean, Substitute isn't really gonna help, but I need it for later. Yeah, Return might be better against the Zubat, now that I think about it, but I sold it. It's just because I didn't need Return for the Skuntank, but I think for the Zubat I needed it. But I'm just gonna go ahead and get an Oran Berry. Is there a hidden item here? Oh, Super Potion. Plus, I think some extra levels will help. I'm actually gonna fight the Galactic Runs here. See if it makes a difference. Frogum Cat Eye or Special Attack? That's funny. Alright, I do need to be careful. This guy has a Kadabra. I'm sure I'm sure Magical Leaf will one-shot. Yeah. Alright, 28. That's over damage rounding threshold, so I'm sure it'll be a lot better. Equip the berry. Dude, a crit. I'm telling you, this Zubat is a crit machine. Like, holy cow. Yeah, in Platinum, they made all those trainers optional, which is good from a speed perspective. In Diamond and Pearl, they're mandatory. Alright, green health. Crits. I was close. Yeah, I should have kept Return just for the Zubat, but even then, I feel like it would only be a 2-hit at this point. Yeah, it's unwinnable. I just need to get lucky. Hello, Overtime Arts. Yeah. Yeah, I really screwed this run bad. Mega Drain on the Zubat's last hit. Huh, let me try that. Just to heal a bit of extra health. Okay, 4 hit points. Plus, they just do way too much damage to me. Okay. Alright. I just had to get lucky. You know, if I didn't win that, I was actually considering stopping the stream. Because I wouldn't have had enough time to do another run. But at least I can move on. I just had to get lucky. Well, yeah, for the next playthrough, I'm gonna equip the Soothe Bell for a bunch of fights, and I'm gonna have Return for that Zubat. But honestly, I'm considering changing natures because I'm using a Modest nature, which is probably not the best if I'm gonna be using Return for that fight. Well, no, that was extremely lucky. I had to get 2 crits, which is not really optimal. Okay, that's too many. Well, at least I can move on. Magic Leaf still does more than a mid-power return. Well, actually, you kind of failed to mention, well, I guess you did mention it, so I guess this is my fault, but I really should have had return for the Zubat, because the Zubat was just doing way too much damage to me. Plus, I sold return, which, I think for first playthroughs, I really should not be doing that, whether I think I need it or not. Minus special defense would be better. We'll see about that. Because, I haven't really been hit with any special attacks at this point. It's all been physical. Because Roserade only spammed Poison Sting. Yeah, Wing Attack is a very good flying move. I'm not saying it's not, but Roserade's defense and HP are just horrible. Hopefully the rest of my strats work better. So, Axu, I noticed you never made any calculations for Fantina, so I made some myself. The plan is to go in at level 30, set up a substitute. Hopefully the AI is just going to act dumb and just like spam Will-O-Wisp. But the plan is Miss Magius at level 30 should be a 3-shot. The calculation said it was a chance to be a 2-shot, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't take into account Citrus Berry. So it's just, I'm assuming it's just going to be a 3-shot. Plus, Roserade has way better special defense, so Shadow Ball won't hurt as much. I just don't want to lower my special defense for Fantina. I feel like that will make her harder. Yeah, actually, you doing those calculations for me actually was extremely helpful, so thank you again. We'll use Psybeam. Right. I forgot it had Psybeam. I only ever see it use Shadow Ball. So I just assumed it was going to use Shadow Ball again. I forgot it had that move. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and get the Amulet Coin. Barely stronger. Ah, yeah, I figured if it was stab, it would just use it every time. But hopefully, if I can get past the Duskull, with my sub still up, I can get a free hit. Substitute kind of invalidates her, for the most part. Sometimes the AI will act dumb and just spam Confuse Ray, but I've noticed the Duskull likes to use Shadow Sneak a lot. She hasn't really done it as much as I thought she would. I'm gonna go ahead and fight these trainers, though. I am impressed that's still one shot. It's a good thing I got that ether, too. That's a star. Yeah. Leave stars. Nope. Nope. I think just this amount of training will be enough. Oh, I still have another Oranberry. Yeah, hopefully she just spams Will-O-Wisp. That is not what I meant to do. Oh well, it's a one-shot. Oh, interesting. She actually sent out Haunter second. She never does that. Yeah, she never does that. I'm actually surprised. Okay. Fantina, I kind of expected more from you. Okay, what the heck? I think the AI is pretty similar to how it works in Emerald. They do their own damage calculations in their own head, and it determines what the best move is, but the damage they roll in their head is not what actually happens. Same thing with accuracy, too. Like, for example, with a low accuracy move, it could roll in its own head. Oh, wait a minute. This move is not gonna... this move's gonna miss. I better not use it. But if it actually but it may not use it. But if he thinks, okay, I'll hit with Thunder, Thunder can miss. Not Diamond and Pearl, though. Diamond and Pearl, the AI wasn't coded properly. The AI literally attacks randomly. Oh, okay. At least this will be a quick blackout. I had a feeling I should have set up a substitute. So yeah, that's kind of on me. Apparently the AI likes to switch into resisted types. Might have been why. The AI does take into account offensive and defensive. That's why I was thinking she was probably going to switch into Miss Magius because it had Psybeam. But I'm guessing she switched into Haunter because she noticed, hey, wait a minute, this thing resists grass. I better use this. That might have been her train of thought. You know, honestly, since we get Double Team, I wonder if I should skip getting Defog. No, I shouldn't, because there's a rare candy in there. I mean, AI for the most part kind of works like that. Okay, yeah, I should have used a substitute. Like, it just completely broke this guy. Okay, really? Alright, so the plan for Maylene is to be roughly level 40. I don't think it'll be the biggest deal, but I need to make sure I can, what's it called? One-shot her Machoke because it does have Rock Tomb, and the Lucario could do decent damage because my defense is really bad. But I don't think it'll be that bad. Nice. You know, funnily enough, in Diamond and Pearl, since the AI attacks randomly for the most part, substrats actually aren't as good. You can't rely on the opponent like spamming Confuse Ray. I'm gonna use this on Magical Leaf right away. Actually, aren't grass types immune to Leech Seed? Yeah, Far Amp Plains is pretty good. Since the beginning. Ah, even since Gen 1. Okay. Alright, gotta get some Moo Moo milk. You know what? Interesting, Axu, you mentioned Giga Drain, but I realized this thing could learn Synthesis by Move Tutor, and it only costs 2 yellow and 6 green shards, I believe. But the ability to damage is probably way more valuable. Oh yeah, Leech Seed is horrible, especially if you have a high HP stat. Darn. Dude, I gotta quit doing that. Five PP in Gen 2 and Gen 3. Yeah, that's the reason it was horrible. I mean, they boosted the power points of Mega Drain 2, I believe, from 10 to 15, which is really good. I wasn't paying attention. Did Aftermath damage me? Because I actually thought Aftermath only worked with contact moves. Aftermath only works with contact moves. Okay, so I just wasn't looking. I'm guessing all that damage was just from Gust. Get out of the way. This will help with buying vitamins later. Damp blocked Aftermath? Didn't know that. I'm gonna use this too on Magical Leaf, that calcium. I buy vitamins later. Also, I do have the Amulet coin, because I do need to buy Hidden Power before Byron, but I'm just going to grind on those Rich Trainers. I have no reason to equip it right now. Although, once I do grind on those Rich Trainers, I'll leave it equipped, so that way I can buy a ton of vitamins. Because I've noticed in these Platinum runs, if you buy, like, normally buying a vitamin or two doesn't matter, but if you buy, like, 15 vitamins, that's basically the equivalent of grinding an extra, like, 5 or 6 levels, I've noticed. Because, like, vitamins in that huge of a quantity actually really helps a lot. Do you pick up Abra and Orberg? I do not. Teleport pretty much never saves you time. Oh my... Dude. I can't believe that happened twice. Like, seriously? I can't believe that happened twice. Yeah. Yeah, you probably missed it earlier, Axu, but I actually started over an attempt at the Galactic runs by the Honey guy, because I got supersonicked and just hit myself to death. I mean, I'm at the point of no return, so I'm just gonna take the blackout. At least it wasn't that long. Plus, the reason I had to do the reset on the Galactic run was because, do you know how long it would have taken to black out with Leech Life? Uh, honestly, I don't think Maylene really needs the training. Asked you, question, when you did the damage calculations for all these people, did you assume neutral nature or plus special attack? You used plus special attack, okay. I mean, I'm not sure level 35 is going to be completely necessary. Because I know level 40, I know makes it a range to kill that Machoke, but do you happen to know how much damage a Rock Tomb from it will do? Because I'm wondering if Substitute can block it, because it's only 50 power and it doesn't get stab. Rock Tomb's pretty weak. Yeah, I'm thinking I can just have a Substitute block it. Because Lucario really isn't that hard. And it sounds like Metatite's going to be a one-shot because you never even showed me damage calcs for it. But yeah, I could Mega Drain the Machoke. Good idea. Okay. I think I should be spamming Mega Drain. Wow. I feel like I could have won that if I had just spammed Mega Drain from the start. Actually, I think I should go into the, I'm gonna actually here. I think I should go into it with a Substitute up. Alright, it doesn't break the sub, that's good. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Just one reset, not too bad. I think the true strat for that fight is to go into it with a Substitute. I don't think Rock Tomb was a range. Because Rock Tomb never broke my Substitute. Oh, the first one it did, because it already attacked me. At least I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I got attacked twice from it. Actually, no. I know why. I used Substitute on the Metatite, and the Metatite used that move. Alright, Ice Beam. I'm gonna need to heal some power points back. Okay. Dude, wing attack hurts. I just got swaggered, didn't I? Yeah, the run's going fine so far, except I got 8 resets on Jupiter. So yeah, for the second run later today, Jupiter, I need to hold on to return just for the Zubat. So that way I can 2-shot instead of a 3-shot. But even then on the Skunk Tank, I still need to get lucky. Those two Galactic Grunts are the strongest. They're the two Rock Grunts from Fire Red guarding Giovanni 1. Yeah, pretty much. That's actually a good point. Yeah, the two Rocket Grunts guarding Giovanni, those guys are freaking tough. At least compared to the other ones. But then again, I don't ever really struggle with those guys. Alright, I've used 3 PP ups on Magical Leaf. Honestly, that Clefairy that Lucas uses, it's only good for one thing. It always uses Gravity turn 1, and if my Pokemon happens to have Earthquake, I can just sweep their whole team with Earthquake, because it'll always use a turn 1 Gravity. But I have to make sure to actually let it use it first. Strongest, weakest grunt. Right? Gravity improves accuracy? Is that a thing? If so, I had no idea. Really? I actually had no idea that was a thing. Gravity with Blizzard from White Kyurem. I seriously had no idea that was even a thing, so that's impressive. 5-3 modifier. Wow. 5/3. I believe that's... I believe that improves your accuracy by 60%, if my mental math is correct. Plus 66. Yeah, I was thinking 2/3. Are you sure it adds it? Is it adding, or is it multiplying? Because if it multiplies your accuracy by by 6, if something improves by like 60%, it usually doesn't add 60. It usually because I think with percentages they have to be like multiplied. At least I think. Like, for example, if something's 50% and you improve it by 50%, it doesn't become 100, it's 75. It's a multiplier. Yes, that wouldn't make them 100% accurate, but it would make them relatively accurate. Because you'd have times 70 by the 1.67 multiplier. If I had to take a guess at what that was, that's probably somewhere in the 90s. Makes it extremely accurate, but it doesn't make it 100%. Because the only way to have that be like over 100, it would have to be an extremely high multiplier. $70 times 0.066. Oh, okay. So no, that's actually correct. Never mind. So 70 with a 66% up boost is 100. Okay, that makes more sense. We're gonna be slower than Floatzel. What's its speed stat? I mean, the thing is usually extremely fast anyway. 96. Darn. I don't think it'll be that bad. Let's see what the Gyarados does. Magical Leaf. Bite. Alright, at least Magical Leaf is a 2-shot. That's good. I'm actually gonna use Mega Drain. Dang. Well, that can definitely be scary. I mean, I don't think outspeeding it's going to be completely necessary, but if I make sure to outspeed the Floatzel, it would make the fight safer. Because that Ice Fang could have froze, or it could have flinched. Or it could have crit. But then again, I think at level 40, Mega Drain might be a one-shot. If I can get Mega Drain to be a one-shot at level 40, then honestly, I don't think outspeeding it's going to matter. Like, I mean, it would be bad if he flinched, crit, or froze, but if it's going to be a one-hit, I'm fine with one turn of luck. I mean, there is a Citrus Berry on one of the previous routes that I didn't pick up, so I could have probably gotten it for that fight. Dude, I hate Krogunk. I almost never see the Krogunks in this game use Swagger, so I wonder if it has to do with my typing. Maybe he detects his poison moves, or his Mud Bomb won't do much, so he Swaggers. That's my guess. Okay, where am I going again? Here. They should have random AI. Okay, so I'm just unlucky. Got it. So, Axew, do you think you could do a damage calculation against that Floatzel? Can you see if me being level 40 with Modest would one-shot the Floatzel with Mega Drain? Cyrus 1 might be sketchy. I guess for him, Hidden Power Rock would have helped. But we'll see. Oh my god. We'll do that post-stream. Okay. No problem. Yeah, actually, I did read all your damage calculations. And they did, a lot of them did help. It really helped with Gardenia, too. Gotta get Shadow Ball. It's a good thing I remembered. Hey, you could skip Defog. I don't really like doing it because... I don't know. I mean, I do have Magical Leaf, which never misses. But why wouldn't you go in there? There's literally a free rare candy. It does not take long to get that candy. Honestly, it's the same length as other rare candies. Like, there's that one rare candy in Mount Coronet where you have to beat a Galactic Grunt and, like, go out of your way. Honestly, it's about that length. Like, it does not take that long to get that rare candy. Okay, I feel like I was really pushing it there. Yeah, there is a rare candy there. Wait a minute. Oh, no, 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 no. That's only in Diamond and Pearl. No, there is no rare candy there. My bad. Plus, wait. There is no... Defog is not there in Diamond and Pearl. Never mind. I keep mixing up my Diamond and Pearl and Platinum stuff. Actually, I beat Gardenia first try. She only spams Poison Sting with her Roserade. The fight was effectively free. The only way I could have lost is if I had, like, couldn't move because of paralysis, like, 20 times in a row. Magical Leaf would be a one-shot? I think so, yeah. Yeah, I think Magical Leaf should 100% because you guys saw how close Mega Drain was, right? Actually, can I get choice specs right now? It's my in-game time is 8:09 a.m., so I should be able to get it. Yep. I mean, you could skip the ruins, yeah, but you know what? I feel like it wouldn't be that bad if you did. Honestly, I just don't like skipping it. Honestly, I feel like if you were to skip Defog, it's only worth doing it if you have a no-miss move like Magical Leaf or Shockwave or Swift. If you don't have one of those moves, I don't really think it's ever worth skipping that. I mean, I feel like for this, I could have skipped it. Cyrus wanted to go smoother with Hidden Power Fire. Yeah, I really should have gotten it. Okay, that was just lucky. I was going to get Hidden Power before Byron, and right now is before Byron, so I probably should have done it before Cyrus. And used Joy Specs with Hidden Power. So yeah, I feel like I just iked my way through that fight. Alright, gonna go get some rare candies, gotta get the Miracle Seed, and then I gotta go farm money. Yeah, I feel like Magical Leap would be a one-shot, yeah, and then I can just use Quagsire to heal. Plus, if I want to, I could have picked up this Citrus Berry. That is not Defog. That's not Surf. Alright, there is a Max Elixir over here. Alright, I'm gonna go over here and get a rare candy. PP up for Giga Drain. Really? Okay, that is I wasn't paying attention. I thought I was hugging the wall, so I went straight down, but I wasn't hugging the wall. I was like a couple of spaces to the right. My bad. There we go. Oh, Miracle Seed. There it is. It's a good thing I went back. Alright, now I need to go get Giga Drain. And I'll use a PP up on it. Darn it. I thought I had a Repel up. Oh well. I like going up here through this grass just to avoid that breeder, because he's got 4 Pokemon, I believe. Oh. Darn it. Yeah, 20%'s 20% boost. Yeah, you can't go wrong with it. Up. It was on this route somewhere and it needed Surf. Oh, okay. I am supposed to surf here. I mean, Roserade feels pretty good. I just need to... The point where I had the most resets was still Jupiter. I had 1 reset on Maylene due to bad luck. Not bad luck. It It was a bad strategy. I mean, plus Crasher Wake, I should have had a blackout, but I feel like as long as I used Magical Leaf on Floatzel, I feel like he's fine, minus some bad luck with flinches. Plus, in the next run, I could actually just skip Defog. Yeah, it doesn't get the best move coverage, although we will be getting Sludge Bomb later. And we get Shadow Ball. No. I just healed. Roserade's good, but I find it kind of funny that in the game I used all the Sinnoh stables, it was Hisui and not the modern-day counterpart. Yeah, I realized that literally at the last minute. Okay. Wow. Yep. Why didn't I get Hidden Power? You know what? I need to go get it right now. I keep forgetting. Yeah, I think when I finish with the Amulet Coin, I feel like for I feel like for the rival, I should have Miracle Seed. Like, I was thinking, like, equip, the choice specs, but there really isn't a good move I could just sweep with. Because his Staraptor resists Shadow Ball, I don't have Sludge Bomb yet, and his Infernape resists Grass. Plus, yeah, Hidden Power Fire wouldn't be good for the Floatzel either. Alright, I'm just gonna go fight a random trainer. Really? Alright, now to go buy it. Wait a minute. No, Hidden Power's 120,000. That is not the right town. Wow, I'm doing good. Oh my god. Gastrodon is incredibly good in Sinnoh. Yeah, 80,000 is how much Swords Dance costs. Which, would have been an interesting strat for this thing, but its attack stat's just too low. Well, its defensive stats are just way better than Quagsire's. Especially special defense. Yeah, Hidden Power 6,000, I just remembered. Okay, that was lucky. Usually only one of them wants to battle, sometimes none of them. But I just got both of them twice, which is always nice. Alright, that's enough of that. It only gets recovered through breeding. Huh. Yeah, recover is also really good for Quagsire, or not Quagsire, Gastrodon. Also, does anyone hate how the TMs here aren't sorted by number? Alright, I'm gonna take Shadow Ball right now. I feel like I don't need Substitute anymore. Yeah, Substitute really isn't good past Crasher. Honestly, past Maylene, it's really not that good. Yeah, Steel types just laugh at it. Yeah, that's why Swords Dance really doesn't work good for Roserade. I think I'm gonna still hold on to the Amulet Coin because I would like to buy a lot of vitamins later. Probably mainly just calcium and zinc. Maybe some carbos. Alright, are you gonna send out Floatzel second? Infernape. I feel like Giga Drain should still do a lot. Okay. Yep. Yeah, Hidden Power Fire. I'm honestly still torn between Fire and Rock, to be honest. I mean, Fire does help out a lot with the Bronzor, but are the Bronzor really the most threatening thing? I mean, Hidden Power Rock would have helped a lot with the Cyrus battles. Wow, okay. I really don't feel like Choice Specs is the answer, though, because I'll be locked to the... You know what? I'm gonna try Choice Specs. Because a 50% boost is incredibly good. I'll try sweeping with Magical Leaf and see how well that goes. As long as Magical Leaf does half, I'm fine. Oh, yeah. Alright, about a third. Slightly less. It's a range. I mean, I feel like Magical Leafs is the right answer, so... How many candies do I have? Wrong bag. 8. I'm gonna try using 2. I feel like without the Choice Specs, Roserade's gonna struggle bad in this fight. That... Oh, you've got to be kidding. Really? Okay, that was kind of unlucky. Okay. I forgot about that Heracross. This is kind of an issue. Well, there's a ton of rare candies in the game. I'm just gonna have to pick up the out-of-the-way ones, too. Alright, I'm gonna go to 48. I mean, I can defeat the Heracross. I just need better damage ranges on the first two. Staraptor doesn't matter. It uses turn 1 double team. Okay, that's just not fair. So far in a Platinum playthrough, I think this is the earliest I've had to use more than one rare candy. Yeah, let me try spamming Giga Drain. Alright, oh god. Question. Can Roserade learn Psychic? I know it can get extra sensory by Egg Move, I believe. But can it learn Psychic? No, only extra sensory? Darn. Because if it could, Psychic is also in the game corner. Alright, so, yeah, level 48 with Choice Specs and Giga Drain. I think that's the best bet. I'm not able to update my notes, and, well, I can update my notes right now, honestly. Let me just put this somewhere. Oh, I won't be able to update it because of my hotkeys. I'll do it later. I have my reset button now to the letter R, not to one of my function keys, because for some reason Super Shucky does not allow you to put your reset button on a function key. I need to ask Snowy about that. That is not the right building. Yeah, it does seem pretty sketchy, like... I feel like level 50 would kind of guarantee it, but that would make me use up every single rare candy I have. I know I have the choice specs still, but choice specs for this gym will be just fine. Yeah, sadly this isn't 75 power. So everybody doesn't seem to list extra sensory on the move list for Legends Arceus. That's where it's from. Yeah, Cerebi, like, Cerebi tends to be one of the most inaccurate websites for that kind of stuff. I mean, Pokemon DB doesn't tend to be as accurate, because when you try to look up, for example, if I try to look up the TMs of a certain game, it'll show me their modern base power, not the base power of what they were back then. Plus, it doesn't list all of the move descriptions good. I feel like Bulbapedia is the best all-around. But you should still, if you're trying to look up something vague, like how something functions, like how, Bide functions, you should use different websites. Spam Giga Drain. Yeah, I think I can do that, yeah. I don't see any reason why it wouldn't work. Because you do not want to use Hidden Power Fire. My question is, why Giga Drain and not Magical Leaf? I guess Giga Drain's just overall safer. Honestly, I feel like the fight would have been just fine with Magical Leaf. Actually, one thing Cerebi is very good for is that each generation has a move dex. Like, if you were to look up Extra Sensory in Gen 3, it'll show you every Pokemon that learns it in Gen 3. Not like new Pokemon. Like modern day Pokemon, like which ones get extra sensory. You can use their attack dex, which is really good. Alright, I need to unequip that. I feel like I should save here. Good thing I saved. Okay, Roserade's actually starting to suck. I can no longer say most of my resets were on Jupiter. I can only now say half of them were on Jupiter. I mean, I think I should probably use Giga Drain on this. Actually, I think the only reason I lost that one fight was because I think I got hit with Rock Tomb. Really? I don't know, part of me feels like Team Magma tried to as well. They literally tried to make a volcano erupt. Yeah, it's a good thing I saved before that Saturn fight. Supersonic, of course. I don't know. I feel like trying it and attempting it will still get you charged in real life. Like, do you go to jail for robbing a bank or attempting to rob a bank or both? Usually it's both. Annie, I don't even know what game you're talking about. Well, maybe that's just a thing where you are. Because I know you're in Austria, which I'm pretty sure has different laws. Stay before Dalton. I pretty much always do that by default at this point, because he gives me problems whether I'm weak to him or not. Also, I will get access to Sludge Bomb shortly after the 7th gym. Now I'll be replacing... what would I replace with Sludge Bomb? I need Shadow Ball. Do I really need Hidden Power past the 7th gym? I don't know. Magical Leaf? Yeah, I feel like that would be the better strat, because Giga Drain still has a lot of power points. I think it depends on the crime. You need... yeah, Hidden Power. Yeah, you're right. I didn't save. I mean, I'm sure this will one-shot. Crap. You know, I feel like if I lose this, I will actually rewind. Yep, I deserve that. I think I rewind as backspace. Okay. We're just gonna... yeah, I say surely, because I know most of the time it does that. It's alright, I'll save before and I'll add a reset. You can't tell me what to do. There, we're just gonna pretend I had saved. Actually, you might want a choice specs. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, choice specs. Man, yeah, ask you, if you're able to, do you think when I finish this, do you think you can write down the exact fights I need to switch to the choice specs? 'Cause I feel like there might be more fights I need to do this. I'm not able to write them down right now. Because if I attempt to write stuff down, it's gonna cause me to add resets. Thank you, Axu. And I feel like choice specs will work just fine. Yeah, don't underestimate the power of a 50% boost. You know what's sad? You can get choice specs early on. Well, somewhat early on, like mid-game. The, choice scarf and choice band, I believe those are only in the battle frontier. Either that or they're somewhere in the post-game. But I know they're a lot harder to get. Also, that guy who I got the choice specs from, depending on the time of day, he can also give you the wise glasses or the black glasses. Black glasses increases dark moves by 20%. The wise glasses is a 10% boost to all special moves. So it's basically like choice specs light, except you can switch moves. But I don't really think wise glasses are that good, honestly. If you're only mainly spamming like one move, you're better off with either choice specs or just a regular item like Miracle Seed. Alright, I'm gonna hold on to the choice specs for Candace. Yeah, hidden power should be all one-shots. I agree with that. I think even the Frost Last too. Question is, do I outspeed everything? I think so. I know Frost Last can be pretty fast. At least I think. That is not what I meant to do. Yeah, I think Giga Drain overall is the better play, because Grass offensively is a horrible type. feel like my main spamming moves are going to be a mix of Shadow Ball, Hidden Power Fire, and Sledge Bomb. I outspeed everything? Okay. I'm going to look at the Frost Ass's speed. Oh yeah, I outspeed. You know what's actually funny? This is the first time I've ever seen her send out Frostlass before Obama Snow. Because that thing will... The Frostlass is always going to have the Hail Up for its ability. But I think because of the... Wait. I wonder. Did she keep it in the back because of the fact that its moves aren't good? Or did it keep it in the back because it knew I had Hidden Power Fire? I don't think so. I think it had to do with offensive moves. Alright, so it'll be roughly, assuming I first try Cyrus in the Distortion World and Mars and Jupiter, it'll be roughly 20 minutes until I get to Vulcaner. But I feel like before Cyrus is when I'm going to use all my rare candies, but I'm going to get every rare candy possible. Oh, actually, a question. I don't know if this is a thing in Diamond and Pearl and Platinum or just DP, but is there a rare candy inside the hideout somewhere? Like, inside? Victory Bell is actually really good. Like, especially in Generation 1. Victory Bell... I think Victory Bell could honestly beat the game faster than Mewtwo. It's in the hallway area. Where would I have to go from there? Because there's a lot of hallways. Would it be up these stairs? Because I never go this way. The hallway that leads to the Frustration TM. Yeah, I've never been there. I never really have any reason to go over there. Yeah, this is the reason I never got this rare candy. There's so many grunts. But I feel like for Roserade, I need it. Oh. Is it somewhere here? Okay, it's right here. Alright, it's only 2 trainers. Not that bad. I had to use the dowsing machine because I didn't know where it was. So, actually, what do you think should be the first spot I should teach Sledge Bomb? Because I know Poison is barely good offensively compared to Grass, and they both suck. So I'm trying to think if I should keep Magical Leaf just because it has a lot of power points for me to sweep with. But I'm just thinking, when should the first spot be? Alright, 69,000. I should be able to buy, like, not many vitamins. I can buy a few. I forgot. Okay, I'll go back. Alright, I need 2 calcium, 1 carbos, and I think the rest in zinc. Oh, I think you suggested Sledge Bomb to sweep with Cyrus, with Choice Specs. You know, I really like how they put the vitamin guy on the 2nd floor. Oh, I think I know why I forgot it. I thought the other item was Sledge Bomb, and I just didn't pay attention. Also, where's the guy who said that grass types are pretty good in Platinum? Where is that guy? I want to have a word with him. Because, this thing does not feel good. I mean, it feels better than when I played Rhyperior, that's for sure, but... I don't know, Rhyperior felt pretty good once I got past Gardenia. Alright, I'm hoping the League is easy, because I am starting to slowly run out of time. Ah, crud. You know what? We're just gonna pretend that never happened. I'll just go ahead and add a reset. I was not thinking. I was not thinking. I shouldn't be sweeping with Shadow Ball. I need to sweep with Hidden Power. What gen are grass types really good in? I feel like Gen 3 they're pretty good, but from what I've heard others say, Gen 3 grass types are not good if you have to count Steven, but I'm only going to realize that when I have to re-rank my Emerald runs. Gen 1 grass types, I feel like they're okay. They're good mainly because most of them get Swords Dance. Or by TM. Venusaur in Gen 1 is actually quite horrible. It has only tackle for like the first 2 gyms to sweep those trainers with, because a lot of them resist Vine Whip and Razor Leaf, so you have to use a lot of tackles. And it gets Sleep Powder at level 50 something, which is so late. It only really gets good when you get Swords Dance. Yeah, in newer runs, Venusaur gets Sleep Powder, I believe it's 17 or so. So it's a lot better in those games. I think starting Gen 3. Dude, don't do this. Okay, that is ridiculous. That's seriously so stupid. Seriously, like, my one true weakness is just hitting myself. Honestly, actually, I think that's a very good trade-off. Six times in a row. I think I'm still dead. I don't think I saved, so I'm gonna have to back up again. Yeah, I didn't save, so I'm gonna need to add 2 resets. I feel like I should sweep Shadow Ball. Really, they did that just to nerf Swagger? That makes sense. Swagger and Prankster. Oh god. I had a feeling that would happen. I feel like I need to unequip this. Yes, I knew for a fact Sableye has really bad stats. That was the reason we backported it once. I wonder, you guys think I can get 3 levels before I fight Cyrus? I would like to try and get level 70 for him, but I don't know if I'm going to get that. Yeah, I don't think so either. 68's fine. That's good to hear. I don't even have most of my candies anyway. I used like 6 of them for the rival. I disagree with you on that 151. A lot of Pokemon have really terrible hidden abilities. In fact, in Gen 5, I only used hidden abilities for like 50% of them. I guess in terms of a solo run, at least. Plus, it makes the Pokemon more interesting to run with. I mean, all it is basically just a third ability to choose from. I mean, there are a lot of Pokemon with garbage second abilities. Yeah, Light Metal's completely useless because of how heavy it is. Like, it's so heavy, even with Light Metal, Low Kick still has max power, which is really funny. Like, I believe when I did the solo runs with the starters in White 2, I only used the hidden ability for Samurott to prevent crits. Embor's ability, Rockhead, just was not needed for my strat. And Superior's Contrary. Contrary works just fine if you combine it with the likes of, what do you call it? Leaf Storm? But the main problem with that, for when I did the run, you don't get it till really late, and I want to use setup moves like Ring Out. Oh, it's Reckless. Oh, okay. What does Reckless do again? Yeah, I don't think Superior gets superpower. It increases your damage output with recoil moves. Oh yeah, you still take recoil damage. Like, that ability is really not that good. Plus, I remember in that run specifically, there were a lot of moments where Blaze actually came in clutch. Alright, I feel like I should teach Sludge Bomb now. Did Infernape really use Will-O-Wisp? Dude. Need to use a Giga Drain. Dude, why are you using Iron Tail? Please just kill that. Oh my god. Kill the Golbat. I hate you. I mean, I feel like I should use the candies before Mars and Jupiter, but these people could allow me to get an extra level. Shadow Ball cannot take out the Bronzord one hit. Even with Light Screen not up, it does not one-shot. I tried. And Power Fire should. I guess I could have tried that. I guess that'll be something for you to run damage calculations on later. Why does this Weasel keep using Iretail? Brick Break. Okay, is this the rival from Diamond and Pearl? I feel like this is the Diamond and Pearl rival. Alright, second try. I'll need to use all my rare candies. Larry. Yeah, forget Barry, we have Larry. Yeah, I think at this rate, I should arrive in I should probably arrive at Victory Road by like 2:13, I'd say. Which would be kind of cutting it close, so I really hope the league isn't that hard. Hopefully I won't have to repeat Mammal Swine. Alright, 11 candies. This should get me to level 70. Alright, I'll need to equip the Choice Specs too. Honestly, I swear, I feel like when they updated most trainers' AI, I feel like they forgot the rival in that one fight. I feel like they forgot to update his AI. Because there is legitimately no reason he should have used Brick Break on a Golbat. I'll do Uxie when I'm on my way down. He probably did go Brick Break on Perugly. That's probably what happened. Yeah, I always knock out that Munchlax if I can. Yeah, Will-O-Wisp was a pretty dumb move. Oh, I already did push down Oopsie's Rock. For some reason I thought I didn't. Yeah, he got really lucky with the honey trees. Alright, so the plan here is just to spam Sludge Bomb with choice specs. According to Axew, it should one-shot most of his team except the Crobat. Okay, that was either a high roll or that was me buying calcium. You know, I was actually worried Intimidate was going to lower Sledge Bomb's attack, but nope, Sledge Bomb special. 68's a range, 70's a guarantee. Okay. How do you know it has minus special defense? Do you have like a spreadsheet of everybody's natures? Or did like Scott have something? I mean, I have my own spreadsheet of their stats, but I don't have a spreadsheet of their natures or IVs, so if I try to do damage ranges, I try to adjust the IVs until I can get an exact number. Oh, you looked at Scott's vids. Ah. Honestly, that's why one really great thing that the Sinnoh remakes introduced was the fact that you can encounter Pokemon underground, and one of them just happens to be Munchlax, so you don't need the honey tree for it anymore. Thank goodness. Oh, hey, Scott. Yeah, I have a JSON with all the... It's public on GitHub. Oh, okay. But yeah, I have my own spreadsheet with the, like, the raw stat numbers and abilities, just not, like, IVs or natures. Because I didn't feel like at the time it was necessary. Yeah, Scott, if you ever plan on doing Roserade and Platinum, be prepared to use a lot of choice specs. And if you're not allowing hidden power in your first playthroughs, oh boy, Candace is going to be awful. Yeah, don't need to take into account badge boost. Yeah, the showdown calculator you use, I really hate using it for Gen 1 and Gen 2 because it assumes maximum stat XP. But for Gen 3 and beyond, you can customize the EV spread. Alright, I still have choice specs active, but it should be fine. People were suggesting nature power for Caesar. What move would nature power use inside a building? Oh, natural gift. Yeah, that's the one for berries. Okay. I don't remember which berry allows fire. I think Blackberry is one of them. But yeah, I want to use Natural Gift more often in runs, because it's like a one-time hidden power, except it can be more powerful. Which is quite a nice move, honestly. Find Cut to be the most effective against Caesar. Yeah, I don't think so. Darn it. I hate this trainer. I declare that Caesar's better than Byron, right? Just ignore that one time I ran with Mewtwo. Mewtwo got completely destroyed by Byron. In my first playthrough, at least. I overall just hate Bronzor. Yeah, one thing I don't like about Diamond and Pearl compared to Platinum, Diamond and Pearl has way more Bronzors. Just everywhere. Also Steelix guy. Which one? I think there's like 3 trainers that use Steelix in that gym. There's the first guy, there's the one guy... Oh wait, he might have 2 Onyx. No, that's Diamond and Pearl. I'm pretty sure 3 different trainers have Steelix. Yeah, Ace Trainer Caesar has a Scizor in the gym. Oh, crud. We're just gonna pretend that never happened. I'll add a reset. Well, I've got to fight a couple of trainers again. That's great. Yeah, I should have been using Hidden Power Fire. Like, Sludge Bomb is not a good idea to spam with Choice Specs. All it takes is a single Magnemite to show up. Luckily, Volkner has no Magnezone, right? I should be arriving at Victory Road by roughly 2:12, I'd say. And it'll take like 5 minutes or less to go through there. Yeah, I'm really gonna be cutting it close. Let's see. I would need to stop when the timer hits... .232. I should be able to do it in time. Me starting over that one attempt 14 minutes in didn't help. I'm impressed she did not see me. Blissey Trainer. Oh, crud. Hopefully Sludge Bomb poisons. I mean, I feel like with Choice Spec, she won't be that bad. Oh, wait. She has Magnezone in this game, doesn't she? Yeah, I think she does. She does? Ah. Well. I feel like choice specs will make her just fine. Choice specs is gonna be way better than like poison barb. Maybe I think spamming Giga Drain should be the best bet. I really don't want to teach over any of my moves. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Yeah, that's gonna suck. Wow. I actually had high hopes at first, seeing that it did more than half. And again, all it takes is a crit. Come on, you know you want to. I feel like I need to reset. Yeah, I'm resetting that. I feel like for this person specifically, I think I either need to get lucky or not have choice specs. Okay, that works. See, just don't use a turn 1 light screen. Easy. I mean, I guess a different strat I could do is unequip the choice specs and use Sludge Bomb. Because Sludge Bomb will have a high chance of poison. And poison should make her more easy. Oh, right, I forgot. Roserade heals paralysis in the overworld. Yeah, I feel like for her, I need to unequip choice specs. Honestly, I think for Victory Road in general, I think I need to unequip the choice specs. So, do you think you can write that down for me, Shadow? Or, Axew, sorry. Thank you. Alright, I need to unequip this item. Yeah, I will not have choice specs for that rival. My plan, though, for the Elite Four is I will use choice specs for all 4 of them. Aaron will be Sludge Bomb. Actually, no, wait, that's stupid. I forgot he has Scizor. It'll be Hidden Power Fire. And, Bertha is Giga Drain. Flint will be... I say... Sludge Bomb? Yeah, Sludge Bomb. Then Lucian is Shadow Ball. The Tinted Lens be broken? What does Tinted Lens do again? It offset resisted hits. So, like, like, not very effective hits will do more damage. Ah. Where do you even get that? Really? I went 1 step. Oh, Tinted Lens. I thought that was an item. Does any other Pokemon get Tinted Lens? Or is it just Yanmega? Oh no, that's its regular ability? I remember, I think in my Shining Pearl Nuzlocke, I think I had Yanmega? No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I'm pretty sure I didn't. Yeah, I'm definitely not getting the under. Honestly, I feel like if I had planned Jupiter and some of those other fights better, this could have gotten under 218. I think I'm predicting a final run finish of 225. Oh. First impression is Sucker Punch with Tinted Lens. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Dude, paralysis? Okay, that's stupid. I think I'm gonna reset that right away. If it didn't paralyze, I would have been able to two-shot it. The fact that I was slower than the Snorlax because of paralysis made the Snorlax use rest. Again. I'll just roll with it, see how it goes. Okay, yeah, that was pretty unlucky. Getting paralyzed twice like that. Come on, dude. It's kind of dumb. Okay, that one was a crit. Might be better for a Cherry Berry? Maybe. That is not the right move. Never punished. I need choice specs. Yeah, I feel like this will live. Oh, surprisingly not. Upgrade, people, upgrade. that was easy. I feel like I don't even need to save for... I should, yeah. I was gonna say, I don't feel like I need to save because everything should be a one-shot with Giga Drain because she's ground type, but she does have a Gly score. There is a chance it might survive. And besides, I really should just start saving. Okay. In English, they call it the upgrade. Okay, yeah, I do not need to save for that fight. This fight, I should. Plan here is to sweep a Sludge Bomb. Upgrade. Oh, wait. So, Tinted Lens in German is upgrade, and the actual upgrade is called upgrade. That's funny. I mean, then again, when they translated the older Pokemon games, they called the move Slam Door Slam. Yeah, never use Choice Specs on Flint, Diamond and Pearl. I would have to use more than one move. I would have Shadow Ball for the Drift Blims, Sludge Bomb for most of his team, and then, the Steelix will have hidden Power Fire. I mean, he'll be easy, but not as easy, because I have to switch moves. Alright, this guy's just... oh, you know, this guy, I actually could not use Choice Spec Shadow Ball because he has Draft Ray against Diamond and Pearl. Fortunately, in this game, he doesn't have one, so I can just Shadow Ball. Honestly, I feel like the whole Elite Four was very consistent. I don't know if the Gly score, though, is a guaranteed one-shot with Giga Drain, but I'm pretty sure it was. Alright, I need to unequip the Choice Specs. Honestly, I pick up way too many Max Elixirs. I really should start using them instead of healing at centers more. Alright, level 77. Hopefully this turns out good. Critical hit, really? Oh, I might just barely get the in-between. And if this was a fairy type, that would be a one-shot. Wow. Hopefully she sends out Garchomp or my low-tick third. Actually, preferably Garchomp. Nice. Yeah, I had a feeling that would still happen. Alright, I feel like I only lost there because Psychic crit me. Yeah, I'm not getting the in-between. This is gonna barely be the over. That might be a better idea, yeah. And maybe, since Togekiss is a two-shot anyway, I should use a turn 1 Giga Drain. And then Sludge Bomb? You've got to be kidding. Wait, I didn't use my 3 rare candies, did I? I don't think I did. Yep, level 80. I think that was the minimum level Axe you suggested, so it was a good thing I picked up every single rare candy. That was a crit. Dude, every time I come prepared, I always get unlucky. Ooh, now I get my own crit. Okay, that balances out. Question, how does Roserade get extra sensory? I don't know if Giga Drain's gonna one-shot. I should probably use a turn 1 hidden power. Breeding? Ah, okay. $226.31. Dang, a minute and a half for the over. So my over-under, I feel like, was pretty accurate. Barely got the over, though. And again, 28 resets. Oof. There's a lot of improvement to be made in Run 2. Survivability issues, yep. Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and get a screenshot of this. Let's add this to the leaderboard. Alright, I was level 81, I believe. With 28 resets. 226.31. Game time was 6:03. Attempt number 1. Now I just gotta get an image. $80 still? Okay, so I didn't level up. Alright, 6th place overall. It was 20 seconds faster than Rhyperior's second playthrough. Wow, this can get a lot of improvements. The question is, could it be Dialga? I don't think this is going to be Dialga. That's a lot of time for a Platinum run. Then again, that was a crud ton of resets. I feel like at its best, it could probably be Dialga. I don't think it's going to be Lucario, though. Yeah, Roserade and Diamond Pearl would be so awesome. Are there Pokemon that prefer Platinum over Diamond and Pearl? I actually don't know. Diamond and Pearl usually has a lot of more advantages, mainly early hidden power. Yeah, early hidden power just breaks a lot of Pokemon. Like, Slacking could just get hidden power Grass for Rourke, but in Platinum, Slacking would be so horrible. I think some guy did a run with it. Alright, everyone. Thank y'all for stopping by. Do appreciate it. The next stream, I don't believe... It's not going to be tomorrow, no. It's going to be Wednesday, I think? Or Thursday, I don't remember. But I will be going on vacation soon, so I may plan some surprise streams. We'll see.